Hey everyone, sometimes English grammar can feel a little tricky, right? Well, guess what? Today, we're going to let you in on a secret that makes it super easy and actually kind of fun. You ready? Let's do this.
Okay, to kick things off, let's talk about something really fun. I want you to imagine you're planning the perfect birthday party, your dream party. What does it look like? Who's on the guest list? What snacks are we talking about? Got it pictured in your head?
So, in that awesome party you just planned, who's the most important person? Who's the star of the whole show? It's you, of course. You invited your best friends. You arranged all the cool games. You organized the tasty snacks. You're the one making it all happen. All right, section 1, your perfect birthday party. Now, this idea of you being the hero of your party, that's our secret key for today. Seriously, if you can spot the hero in a sentence, you've pretty much cracked the code. It's that simple.
And that's exactly it. In all those sentences, the subject, that's you, is the one doing all the stuff. You're the doer of the action. And when the hero of the sentence is the one doing the action, we call that the active voice. Makes sense, right? The hero is being active.
Okay, so let's zoom in on this idea. Section 2, meet the sentence heroes. So just like your party has a hero, every sentence has a hero, and we call that hero the subject. But here's the cool part. The hero can be one of two types, and that's what gives us two different voices to tell our stories. So check this out. On one side, you've got the active voice. That's when the hero is the doer. They're the one making things happen. But on the other side, you have the passive voice. That's when the hero is the receiver of the action. So the big question is always this: is our hero doing something, or is something being done to them?
Let's stick with active voice for a second. Just remember, this is when the subject, our hero, performs the action. Think of it like an action movie. These sentences are super direct, they're clear, and they're just packed with energy. For example, look at this. Raman cleans the garden. Super simple. So who's our hero? Who's the subject? It's Raman, right? And what's he doing? He's cleaning. He's our action hero. So this sentence is totally in the active voice. But what if we wanted to tell the story differently? What if we wanted to change the focus? What if the garden was the main character of our sentence instead of Raman? Well, that's exactly where the passive voice comes in. So now, look at this sentence. The garden is cleaned by Raman. Who's the subject now? It's the garden! The garden is our new hero. But wait a minute, is the garden actually doing anything? Nope. It's just sitting there, receiving the cleaning action from Raman. It's being passive. See that switch? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, section 3, the great subject switch. So you're probably wondering, how do we do that? How do we pull off this magic trick? How do we switch from active to passive and completely change the hero of our sentence? Well, let's find out. It's kind of like being a movie director and deciding to change the camera angle to focus on a different character. And believe me, it is way easier than it sounds. There are just a few simple steps you need to know. All right, here's the secret formula. You ready? Step 1. The thing that was the object now becomes the new hero, the new subject. It moves right to the front. Step 2. Our original hero, the old subject, moves to the back. Step 3. The verb has to change its form a little bit. And finally, step 4, we pop in the magic word by. And look at this, it shows the change perfectly. On the left, in active voice, she drew a beautiful picture. Who's the hero? She.
she's the doer. Now look at the right, in passive. A beautiful picture was drawn by her. Who's the hero now? A beautiful picture. It moved to the front. And see how she moved to the end and became by her? It follows the formula exactly. See? Not so hard, right?
Okay, so that's the basic idea. Now let's see how this works in the real world with a delicious story. Section 4, a chef's delicious tale. So picture a chef in a kitchen about to make something amazing.
And here's how our story begins. In the active voice, the chef bakes a delicious cake. Nice and simple. So who's our action hero here? The chef. And what is our hero doing? Baking a cake. Easy peasy. Now, this table looks a bit complicated, but it's not, I promise. It just shows how we can do this switcheroo in different kinds of now moments, the present tenses. So, for example, if we say in active, Raman is baking a brownie, the action is happening right now. To make it passive, we just flip it. A brownie is being baked by Raman. The focus just jumps from Raman to the brownie. See? And guess what? It works exactly the same way for things that have already happened in the past. Check out this table. Active, the company hired new workers. The company is the hero. But if we want to focus on the workers, we switch to passive. New workers were hired by the company. It really is just like changing the camera angle on our story. All right, section 5. Now you're the expert. You've learned the secret of the sentence hero. You know the magic formula. So I think it's time to test out your new grammar superpower. Are you ready? Let's do a few quick ones together. Okay, first one. The cake was eaten by the children. Let's think. Who's the hero, the subject? The cake. Now ask the question. Is the cake doing the eating? No way. The cake is receiving the action, so that means it's passive voice. You got it. Nicely done. Next up, the cat chased the mouse. Okay, who's our hero? The cat. Is the cat doing something? Oh yeah, it's chasing. So it's the doer. That makes this active voice. See? You're a natural at this. Okay, last one for the test. The letter was written by Sarah. Let's break it down. Is the letter doing the writing? Of course not. The letter is the one being written. It's receiving the action. So that means it has to be passive voice. Fantastic work. You're officially a grammar expert. So let's just quickly wrap up what we learned. Your key takeaways. First, active voice. The subject is the doer. They're doing the action. Second, passive voice. The subject is the receiver. They're having the action done to them. And the secret to figuring it all out? Just find the hero of the sentence and ask that one simple question. Are you the doer or are you the receiver? That's it. That's the whole trick. And just like that, you know the secret. You have this new power to play with your sentences, to change the focus, and to make your stories way more interesting. So, my question to you is, now that you're the expert, how are you going to use this to tell your own stories? Think about it. Thanks so much for joining me today.